A 51-year-old corporate attorney earns $92,000 a year, leases a new luxury car, and lives in a high-status neighborhood. Nearby, a 50-year-old used car lot owner earns $90,000, residing in a modest middle-class home. To any casual observer, the attorney appears to be the one achieving financial success. This chart applies the wealth accumulation formula from researchers Thomas Stanley and William Danko. While both men have an expected net worth of $450,000 based on their age and income, the reality is inverted. The attorney's actual net worth is under $225,000, while the car lot owner has accumulated over $1 million. This discrepancy is driven by money scripts, unconscious beliefs formed in childhood. The attorney is operating on a money status script, equating their self-worth with their net worth. Consequently, their capital is siphoned away to maintain the appearance of success through depreciating liabilities. There is a mathematical distinction between being rich and being wealthy. Rich is a function of current income. It is the cash flow used to finance a visible lifestyle. Wealth is hidden. It is the record of income not spent, financial assets that haven't yet been converted into the stuff you see. Because humans learn by imitation, the hidden nature of wealth makes it difficult to replicate. The social pressure to project success through spending actively reduces the capital required to reach actual financial independence. Generating initial capital requires a specific cognitive state. It demands transitioning from a consumer to a producer mindset, fueled by extreme optimism. Author M.J. DeMarco argues that traditional, slow accumulation models, like saving 20% of a paycheck for 40 years, trap people in a linear equation where their output is limited by the number of hours they can physically work. Investor Naval Ravikant defines wealth as equity in assets that earn while the owner sleeps. He argues that you will never get rich renting out your time. You must own a piece of a business to gain financial freedom. This process starts with specific knowledge, a unique combination of natural talent and curiosity that cannot be easily taught or automated. It often feels like play to the creator, but looks like work to everyone else. Wealth is the product of specific knowledge, accountability, and leverage. Leverage is the multiplier decoupling income from time. While capital requires permission, code and media are permissionless. These scale infinitely, allowing one person to provide value to millions. Building this architecture demands extreme optimism and risk tolerance. However, those same psychological traits become severe liabilities once capital is acquired. Survivorship bias highlights risk-takers who won, ignoring thousands who went bankrupt. If a survivor continues applying high-variance risk to accumulated assets, results are often ruinous. The skills to get wealthy are the exact opposite of the skills to stay wealthy. Morgan Housel describes the ideal mindset as a barbelled personality. It requires a contradictory mix of being optimistic about long-term growth while remaining paranoid about the short-term obstacles that could prevent you from reaching that future. Survival depends on a margin of safety, a buffer created by a frugal budget and flexible thinking. This room for error mathematically protects capital from unpredictable, asymmetric risks that could otherwise lead to total ruin. Consistent survival is mathematically superior to chasing maximum returns. Because of compounding, the biggest returns go to those who can stick around the longest without being wiped out or forced to quit. Preserving wealth is a behavioral skill rooted in intellectual humility and the suppression of ego. It is the ability to live happily with a range of outcomes while protecting the downside. Behind the mechanics of leverage and compounding lies the actual objective of accumulating hidden assets. Unspent income and defensive financial flexibility translate directly into time autonomy. This is the ability to wake up every morning and say, I can do whatever I want today, with whomever I want, for as long as I want. Wealth is the mathematical gap between a person's income and their ego. It is the value of an option not yet taken to buy something today so that you have more options in the future. Mastering the dual psychology of wealth, bold creation and paranoid preservation, is a strategy to buy back your only finite resource, time. By suppressing what you could buy today, you gain the unimpeded freedom of tomorrow.